And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time, Terraformers, which is picking the next scenario. We just failed in the blue path. We're gonna go try to do the Expansionist on max difficulty. In many ways, we were like within 2 to 3 turns of winning the blue path before we lost. Expansionist here is probably going to actually be harder. 100 locations doesn't sound too bad. Except at the beginning, let me actually play here. Except at the beginning, we explore one location max a turn. So that would be 100 turns. We're not going to survive 100 turns. 10 cities doesn't sound too bad. We start with one. But they're like 25 food, 10 water each. That's not cheap. Okay, so we've got expansive. Expansive is probably actually what we want here. Bus station, expansion hub, rover exploration complex. Yeah, that's what we're going to go for. 2 governors. Large-scale infrastructure. For an early grab a bunch of territory, that's probably the way to go. Yeah, it's probably better than culture here. Not that she's terrible, just that you don't really want her as your first governor. I honestly don't really want him as first governor, but he's what we got. Okay, we got a titanium, we got a tritium. And I've got enough tritium to do both the bus station and the rover exploration center. Okay. So weirdly, I normally go to just the titanium or the tritium first here. But because the expansion hub is going to grab all the tiles next to it, kind of don't want to go to them first. What's our city setup? Okay, so this is not a particularly great city setup. And we start with some rocks. I can make it work, but it's not great. Got 3 3s. Put the city center there. I'm gonna blow some money right now to clear a rock. Take the bus station down. What do I want more of? We're gonna go that one first. How is the connections look? Okay, so it connects to both there and there. We're definitely gonna take that one. I'm not gonna put the rover there because it connects to both there, and I want both those spots for the mines. That's where I want the expansion hub, but I don't want the expansion hub until we've explored the neighboring locations. So that's the first turn. We're gonna get some pretty good tritium, and I'm gonna need power, and I don't know where the water's coming from yet, so tritium for power. Explore the tritium down here. Might not be where we leave the rover for long term, but it's where the rover's going right now. Rover goes and explore. Rover explores there. Get back in 2. In the city. Tritium thermal generator down. Get some power coming in. I'm gonna split the rest of these rocks. Lab, or tuber farm. I'm gonna need food, so let's get the tuber farm going. There's another tuber farm there. I'm gonna take the power generation instead, though. We're gonna explore the 1. 4 titanium, 2 science, 10 food. Got our first trade option. Do I go for the generator? I'm gonna go for the generator. Go with the trade option for the moment. So we're going to, with the rover, we're gonna explore the 3. With the explorer, we're gonna do the 2. Now I know the 4 neighbors. In fact, that's a nitrate deposit. That's really good. We're gonna lose the opportunity to put a settlement here, but I can accept that. Expansion hub down. Start with the titanium mine into the tritium mine, and I have the titanium for the nitrate mine, so we put that one down as well. Okay. So now we've got some resources to play with. For the moment, I want all of them, so we're not going to use that trade route. We're not going to need any atmosphere off the regolith burner, but it is a power plant option and doesn't have any adjacency problems. So let's pick that up. Crater. Crater doesn't have particularly great radiation resistance. Could be worse, but it doesn't have particularly great radiation resistance. Here's our exploration satellite, weather control facility, universal factory, deep core drill facility. So it's a toss-up between weather control and universal factory. Bus station's not bad. That's another crater. That's a crater we probably want to keep. Okay. I think we go weather control facility. Because it looks like we're going to have 2 cities in the same area. And yeah, I'm going to try to keep this crater. Sandstone next to it, okay. Back in the city, we want to start on food production. I've got enough tritium down, we need the next generator down. Let's start using the tray to turn that power into tritium so we can get the next generator down quicker. Do we go oceans? Europa again. Or nitrates. Nitrates. I don't need more thermogenerators for the moment. Toss up between Soul Factory and Marsha. Let's go Marsha because I'm going to need some food at some point. We're going to need some more people to fill out places. It's 2 turns for you to be redone there. Found some food. We're exploring there. Oh, wonder deposit. I'm just trying to stack happiness bonuses. Grabbing that city wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be a bad farm place either. Okay. Rising expectations. That's going to start to haunt us. It's public bath. Oh, I need more people in the city before I can get more buildings. Okay. Actually, let's do a distribution center on you. There's a free export route for that titanium and that nitrate, so if I don't need them, like I don't technically need the nitrates right now, I can export them. Let's do that. But titanium I still think we want, because we want it for you and then for any new mines. In fact, we got a aquifer there, right? Probably do want that for that water. It's no cost grabbing you. So yeah, now we need 12 titanium, 12 power. We got the power, we don't need the titanium. I'd probably happily override that city, but I'm doing that right now. High capacity research. Every 3 projects get an extra 1. Choice, right? Yeah. Gain 1 power, 1 titanium constructing a robot. Plus 1 water per ocean level. Bit of a shame we're getting presented both these at the same time, since they're both good. That one I'm going to be able to use quicker, so we grab that one. Tempted to go for the farm, but I actually need population in the city. Although I could do that for the population in the city. Okay, so we go to you. Rover. You. Lava tube. More food. Okay. I'm going to delay the water mine to get the Martian down. Oops. We'll take that squared ahead. That'll be fine. I have the water for the greenhouse farm, so put it down. Don't really need more expands in the capital for the moment. I need to figure out where the capital is actually going to expand. Aquifer. Can we grab that without a hit? No, we'll take a hit to play that. Robotics. Okay, so now we can happily play robots and get a lot of bonuses back for that. So I probably want to explore here. Probably means I want to explore it around. Okay. Last opportunity, the communal transport hub, the distribution center, and I don't think I'm going to go for either. Okay, 3 to get you. I've got the tritium, so I can do... I could do a bus station, but we already got a bus station here. I can't do the bus station. So yeah, if I'm expanding, I'm taking a hit one way or the other. Do I want that water? Yeah, let's grab this. Grab the water quickly. Get the mine on it. Get some water coming in. Effectively pays itself back in 8 turns if I make use of the water. Looking probably for more food in the short term. New governor time. Election year. Out with Richard Son. In with either Foster or Gamma. Bacteria. I want to go bacteria, should be the way to go, but I don't actually really need to do bacteria. Supply station. Exploration missions led by your leader can be taken from here. Okay. Mine resource. And a silica boost. Probably do the exploration here, although the supply station isn't super valuable. I think it's just worth more than the bacteria. Eco home. Yeah, we'll grab the eco home. Found some power, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make the lava tube rather than the crater. Let's grab the crater. That's a supply station on it. So now I can explore off of that for far cheaper. Oh, and we got a free export room in the water. Don't want to export water right now. Intense solar activity. Okay, so radiation is going to be higher than normal. Yeah, probably want you. You wouldn't be terrible. Explore off of you. Another gigantic aquifer. Okay. So I could do you if I had food and water. Oh, I got the water. So food, food, food for those. Okay. Heat. Because it's easier to do at a lower temperature. Grab the landing pad. Can I do it on a resource that I am actually on top of? Yes. Okay. So if I need titanium, I could definitely go with some titanium. That's worth doing. That gets me gigantic aquifer. Oops, that was not what I wanted. Other one, deep core mine. Don't need the ocean yet, sorry. Gotta push the right button. Pushing the wrong button can flood the world. Don't want that. Don't want that yet. Got the 2 people, so actually the 20 science there wouldn't be too bad, but it sounds like I can't mine science. I can mine titanium though. Given the fact that I can mine titanium and I got free export for titanium, we're gonna start shipping you. Doesn't save much time, but nothing. I got a free export on water, so we're gonna use that. Got enough tritium at this point. Get more titanium in. More people in the city before I can do that? Okay. Got a rover. Three there, sandstone, okay. And then you can actually explore for 1, or I can get titanium. Actually kinda need science more, and that's a science place. Go there. Marking plane. Okay. Space elevator, Zeppelin. We don't have the atmosphere for that, it's gonna be one off. Although the explore on that for what we're doing is real good. Because of what we're planning on doing in the capital and the Central Park, it's not going to be too terrible. The space elevator. Come back to that choice. The rover wouldn't be too bad. Oh, another rover. You'd be adjacent to 2 mines, you'd be adjacent to 2 mines. Well, that one's already next to the distribution center, so probably that one we'd want it on. Yeah, let's go the elevator. I might do the space park later, or space, the other one later if it pops up again. Some food, okay. Doesn't help me the eco home. I don't have a house, so it's time to get another settlement down. Do I want that settlement or that settlement first? That's nitrate science. Make some pretty good food here. Let's go for the food. Actually, I suppose I probably didn't need the... Yeah, I don't really need the plus station. Right, let's take the plus station back. My rocks. Still gonna take rocks out. Just gonna take different rocks out. We're gonna put a laboratory down. Save the bus station for the north one. Take robots. We are going to want the city to get up to 5, or get up to 6. Because we need that for the weather control facility to max out. So robots is not a bad way to do that. Probably going to have 3 around the bath, and then it's like 2 robot hubs. Be the way we do that. So let's put the robot hub down. You cannot be relocated. Okay, so when I'm done with you, I gotta just scrap you. Building something over the top. The trade route. Usually get tritium up to that project. Extra Martian exploration mission is going to be done next. So we get some more nitrates coming in, and then when this one's done, we'll get the support per development. Rising expectations, okay. Combined living center, that works well for me. Just need 25 food to implement it. Complete you, get more nitrates coming in. Okay, there's the CO2 glacier. Explore faster with more rovers. Got an unused trade route. Get the tritium ship faster because we've got plenty in the reserve. More rovers, photovoltaic field, or observatory. Or a sack it for science. More rovers. Don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but I know I want them. Okay, could do with a little more food. Could also put the eco home down. I might hold off. This will get us up to 6 here, so I think I want to do the living center here. So the eco home's probably in here if I need it, or probably here. Although we need food to get that one set up. Let's see, more food. Tundra. And spreader, which is nitrates. It's gonna be a while before I get that rainfall, so the tundra. Real solar panel. Oh, we already know the radiation's one higher than normal, so it would be terrible. Robots. Yeah, we'll explore there. I think it's time to overwrite the supply station. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's time to overwrite the supply station, so get that in the route. I don't need that to bring in more, or to ship more up to the colony thing, because it's done. Let's turn power to science. We got stuff that's going to cost a decent amount of science coming in. Power titanium for 25. Tritium. I'll let it pass. This is basically 16 for 25. So it's basically 9 up. Would I pay 9 for 5 support? I probably would, so we'll take 5 support here. Ocean from Ceres is tempting. Or, well, actually, no, we're doing a lot. There is one more I'm planning to do a lab combat, so let's grab the lab. Enable you. Get the +1 support per development anywhere in the solar system. I know I'm going to put you here, but I don't need to do you here yet. Unless I want to grab more stuff. But even that can be delayed. So let's... Although I haven't cleared you out yet. You cleared. You can't go up there yet. Okay, so never mind. You're going in here. Foster out. Diplomacy or interplanetary logistics comes in. Start a mine for free is potentially valuable in the near future. There's diplomacy, city of the year I'm not really interested in, embassy I'm not interested in. Trade boost is tempting, but we're going interplanetary logistics. Food. Food is the bottleneck. I'm tempted to go with the population, but I also need the food to make the population, so food comes first. Okay, so when I have the food, I can start that one. It's going to cost 25 food, so we don't have that right now. And we're exporting water for you. Could I push 4 water out this turn? Yes. So let's push 4 water out this turn. That'll give me the science for the weather control facility. Do I want more titanium? Do I slow the titanium roll down? I do want more titanium. More titanium there. Okay. So with 4, we press this button, and we cycle the turn. Laboratory. 2 nitrates from Titan. Titan is done. +2 extra expansions per combination of pop and robot. Can maybe make that work. Let's grab that. Okay, the research lab we're gonna put down. Needing another hab module 4 here to continue expanding the city. Although the main reason to expand the city apparently right now is going to be science, food, and making happy people, which the place doesn't currently make. Yeah, because support change per person here. Yeah, the comfort's a wash at the moment, so bringing people in here doesn't necessarily make them happy. That will potentially change. That hasn't changed yet. Sadly, there's no place I can go looking for food, because that's what I want probably the most right now. Okay, back into the city here. Start the mega project. Now we actually have some positive comfort here. Yeah, because we have fixed the temperature problem. Positive oxygen, positive rain. Place happy. And the mega project we're planning on here is the elevator. It's titanium, we're nowhere near the titanium yet. That's one of the reasons I want to keep bringing the titanium in. So I also don't need that science as badly right now. Let's slow the war roll down, because I actually want to hit 10 water when we have the food. Something else I want to export. Kind of want the nitrates. I export 1 tritium. Do 2 power. Bring more titanium in or bring food in. Food. Trade those for 2 food. So 2 turns we'll have the 25 food we need. I'm putting in that. Don't have any place to do that yet. Because no, you will. But I gotta get there first, obviously. Which is the food. So explore if I want to spend power, and I might as well spend some power. It's a bit expensive. We'll trade to get that one up. Large. Okay, so we got a large water, large gigantico aquifer. That lava tube is looking more and more tempting. It's not the next place we're going, but it's high up the list. I'm gonna get the rover down, and we're gonna get the guided tours going. Nitrates. Plus 3 more food return. That's a good payoff. If we get the power one, we can put it there for plus 3 power. That's sort of my flex spot if I find something I just want in the city. We don't have the food yet, and we won't have it next turn because I just delayed it by a turn by grabbing the guided tours. Suppose we do an explore. Our 4 power. Let's do 4 for that science. Buildings mega structure costs 5 of every resource. It's tempting, but you gotta get a forest going in that zone. You know, I want the science here. I'm gonna scrap that for the science. Got the 25 food. That makes the mine over here free. And at this point, I've spent enough power. I don't really want to be exporting power anymore. I probably want to swap to something else. Swap over to water. Got enough water coming in that I should be able to hit the water requirements. Desired water requirements in a bit. And that's the city we want to expand. So we've got power, which we don't this turn, but next turn we will. Robot hub down, we'll grab some territory. Or bus station down, grab some territory. Options. It's nice to have options. Power and some atmosphere by putting an extra rock. Or do I maybe save that for this one? No, I'm only gonna have it next to. Well, in this one I might be able to get it temporarily next to 2. But that would be a temporary. Might as well just take a sort of permanent 1 up here. Like that. That tritium 1 again from last run. Constructing city buildings, or regional buildings, or megastructures that cost at least 40 resources, gain 10 of them back. Plus 10 science when you complete a terraforming parameter. Toss up between that one and that one. I'm gonna go with the science one. We've got the silicates. Happiness. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, let's put it this one. Rover. 444. Could do with some science. We'll do the science 4. Next rover. 4. That rover has a 3, so we do the 3. That gives us 2 expands. Requires power, don't have. That requires power, don't have. We did the bus because that allows us to go out 2. That one has titanium. I have the titanium there, so I could do the run out to there. That wouldn't be too bad. That improved comfort. And the next turn, I can bring the robot hub in. Okay. And the robot hub will allow me to go the other way. I don't have the resources to do the Explorer. Oh, I actually do have the resources to do the Explorer. Let's do the Explorer then. Let's go there. Some silicates. Would have preferred food, but no, I can work with silicates. Migratory cycles. Or Lone Work projects. Other projects, 5 science. Good science. Greenhouse for more food. Or more ways to spend food. More ways to spend food. It's got the power I needed. Whoops. You're making decent. I need more power, so swap food to power. Right to care. Oh, I can get another regular burner. Let's grab another regular burner. Okay. So you're out in a crater. So a Marcia there would not be terrible, because you get to ignore the radiation penalty. Plop you down. And I'd like to have that robot hub down. Do I have enough rainfall anywhere? Good question. You are providing rainfall. We don't have enough rainfall there yet. We need at least one rainfall. Okay, so the world is not wet enough yet for that. It may one day be, but it is not yet. So I don't need to worry about getting the plant spinner down yet, because we wouldn't be doing anything with it. Unless I got a place where I could do exactly one power. You're pretty useless this turn, so we're gonna take the opinion buff. Hanging Gardens. We had the rainfall, we don't. Safari Park. If we had the oxygen, we don't. Self-improving AI. No. I don't like the comfort on that. Self-improving AI is a little bit... It works very well in Robotropolis. I'm gonna go Hanging Garden here. I'm more likely to get the rain than the other ones. Launch pad for the mod. +2 expansions per combination of population and robot. We got 2 roads and 3 pop, so get one more robot in there, we'd actually get an extra from the AI guided robot network. AI guided road network, not robot network. Explore over here. Okay, so we can settle in that crater if we want to. You can claim a whole bunch of stuff. Although to claim that, we need to explore. Do you want to settle in that crater? I'm going to say no. Although I don't need that hex, or I don't need that spot yet. Location yet. I don't have any power for the prospecting tour, so we're not prospecting. Okay, we're going through power and titanium, just going through it all. Mars quake, oh no. Homestead. Ah, that did damage to a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, mitigated most of the damage. Yeah, mitigating most of the damage, but that's all I can fix for the moment. Ooh, titanium deposit. Doesn't your power to fix and your power to fix. So, no fixes. Yeah, I could dump you somewhere random for +1 power, but I don't think that's worth it. Second turn. Mars Olympic Games. 18 water to get an athlete training complex. Mars has its own Mount Olympus, therefore we should have our own Olympic Games. Okay. Not necessarily going to help with what we're trying to do, but, you know, I get the feeling they want us to do it. I don't want any of these. Scram for science. And then you need water. Adjacent population provides +2 support. Trains 1 athlete for every pop in the city. I think this is a 1 per city. Yeah, 1 per city. So that's their flex slot. It's going in the flex slot. Not a particularly great place for it, but it'll work. So 3 over 5 athletes to win the first game is dealt with. Currently exporting 3 water. Let's swing that to nitrates instead. And apparently I'm looking better on the power on the titanium. Let's swing a little bit more to power. Interplanetary logistics out. Global warming or oratory is in. Support for every new 5 city buildings is always tempting. Mines being cheaper, 25% is great. Import CO2 from Earth, but just don't have anything better to do for the atmosphere and heat is also real nice. The Carnegies are back. Space Hotel, robots. Robots. Goes that one once I get the chain back up. It's getting cheaper every turn. Let's finish that. Import the CO2 from Earth. Second turn. Science, oceans. Get started on that. Next turn I can do the elevator. We're gonna do this turn if I rover titanium. There's no convenient titanium over here to rover. Never mind, that's not happening. 7 turns out of our way. The rovers are starting to get pretty bad over here. Those. And the turn. Do you want a ham module or do you want food or power more? Food there. Food or ham module? I'm gonna go with the food. Large meteorite. Not exactly what I was looking for, but it's a meteorite. Interesting thing nonetheless. Methogen. Got the water. Do I want the water in here? So we got the school in the good spot. I could move the school. Let's move the school. And replace it with the athlete training complex. Okay, so first Mars game we've won. Could be the Hanging Gardens or whatever my next monument is. We're waiting on science. So you're waiting on science. So our mega projects are kind of waiting on science. Oh, here we're waiting on people, although I can bring the robot hub in for that solution. Let's clear those. Sort of split the difference on the power here. Oops, I should have done the import CO2 gas. Rover. Another bus station. Yeah, grab the bus station. Over explore. Six turns out. Yeah, the rovers starting to become a little less effective because they gotta travel by land. I'm not gonna explore with you, so. Well, I was gonna explore north. 2 to go there. Got another trade route. Let's do silica out. Probably try to get some science in at the moment. That's just oceans coming in. Although I could probably... We could get the first flood. Get some rainfall going. Got some rainfall going, then it might be worth trying to get some plants going. Looking for... That's the bug report button. Is there a way I can check what the moisture level is? Obviously, Obviously, at least 0 everywhere. I don't have a good way to check with cities, because all the cities are in the same zone. So it is probably time I get you in the middle-ish, so we can get the population around the center. Yeah. Water post. Okay. I suppose the gigantic aquifers right next door. Yeah. Import methane from Titan. That would, probably by the time we get it done, give us the next heat atmosphere. Sure. It's expensive, but we'll take it. Okay. So I'll be done 4. Next turn, let's do that. Yeah, we're going to the soil factory, though. Contemplating doing the space program 1, but... Here's the black sand dunes. Okay. So, if I can, I probably want to be able to grab the black sand dunes. So this maybe wants to be a city. This isn't actually even a bad city spot, so I'm on board with that. Don't have the food right now. We will actually have it next turn, though. That probably gives the next city site. Okay. Spent my nitrates. I can't do the plant spreader, but that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna delete you. Let's check the water of the oceans. Get our first flood. Get an imbalance in something. Oh, I took the water thing away, so I forgot one less for exporting water. Fair. And we'll take the titanium away because I just need less titanium. Science District, Terraform District, or Exploration District. Exploration District. Venus, Europa, Ceres. Ceres. Extra Martian mission. Okay. In here, I have everything I need to upgrade you to full. So, before I forget, let's do that. I've got the food in the water to settle you, so we'll do that. Oh, that doesn't work the way. Delete the thing. Okay, so we'll place it and we'll have to move it later. Meantime, grab you. You. Harvest the black sand. Research station. Old rover. Dismantle it or get a rover museum. I'll take rover museum. I'm gonna import the Terraform gas. So we're already in. I think things are off to a good start. We've got 3 of the... I was thinking 10 cities. It's actually cities in different climates. So I've put 3 cities in the first climate, which actually means they only count as 1. Okay, you need to stop doing that. Or at least got to try to stop doing that. And we're collecting locations. We're about 30% of the way there, and about half the time. So we gotta go faster. I gotta go faster. Although we've got a pretty good engine going, so we can probably actually go faster. Let's see if I succeed in doing that, or if I get distracted. If you're watching on YouTube, that will be tomorrow's part. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to take a short break here so I can get up, stretch the legs, sip some tea, and then I will be back to succeed or fail. We'll see you in the next one. With that, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.